Hi, Jerome from Trailblazing Wine, and I've been putting together the Trailblazing Wine Discovery Pack for September, and it really got me thinking how the wine market's changed massively. I mean, really the table wine of old, in my mind, is the new fine wine. And what I mean by that really is that post the sort of Second World War, a lot of the small holdings were taken over to create very large farms and to create economies of scale, and so what we have now are sort of ultra fine wines on one hand, with the traditional Empereur wines from Bordeaux, etc. And on the other, much improved commercial mass market wines, but they lack in something that the sort of the smaller production wines have. And what's happened is these small holdings a lot of them have become unviable, and the only way to make them viable in recent years is for a sort of a newer, younger generation of winemakers to come in and produce exceptional craft wines, similar to the craft beer movement, where they're producing small quantities of really interesting wines that have a sense of place. Now, these wines generally are produced so that the wines reflect the grape variety where they're from and the area they're made, and because of that there's very little manipulation in the winemaking process. So often they're not aged in oak, they're aged in sort of stainless steel or concrete casks to retain the freshness and flavour of the wine of the area, and the wines are really designed to be enjoyed fairly young and fresh, but they're kind of living wines that actually have a sense of place, rather than mass market wines, albeit that taste okay, don't really have much character. And that's really what Trailblazing Wine is all about. Is about finding you these interesting wines from small growers produced in very small quantities. But because they produce them in small quantities, to make them viable, it's impossible to sell them really for under £10 a bottle. These, well, you need to be prepared to spend between £10 and £20 a bottle. If you imagine they're making from sort of 5,000 to 30,000 bottles a year, you know, they need to make a living. They need to sell them for a reasonable price. And so these are the wines I'm sort of showcasing, and these really are the most interesting wines to help you experience just the diversity that's out there. And to me, that's really where I found my sort of pleasure in wine. And so I've put together this pack, the Trailblazing Wine Discovery Pack for September, which really reflects the diversity of Italy, and lovely wines that hopefully will continue to get some decent weather in September. You can enjoy them al fresco, but alternatively they're lovely to enjoy with autumnal fare that's coming up. Now, the Trailblazing Wine Discovery Club is going really well. The response from you all has been absolutely fantastic, and there are three sort of levels of membership. You can receive the wines, a 6-pack of wine every month, every 2 months, or every 3 months, and it gives you a chance to enjoy and discover interesting wines. The pack contains 1 bottle of each wine, so if you opt for every month, you'll get 6 bottles a month, or you can have them every 2 months or every 3 months, but give you a chance to regularly enjoy really interesting craft wines. If you're not already a member, your first pack is half price to give you a chance, so I'd really recommend you have a go. There's absolutely no commitment. You can cancel your subscription anytime, and it's really just a way of getting you to enjoy fantastic wines with as little hassle as possible. So I'm now going to talk about the September Discovery Pack, which I'm sure you'll very much enjoy. And in this Italy pack this month, we're really getting into the heart of really what Italy is about in terms of celebrating the local cultures and diversity of the wines that really are available over there. And so in this pack, I put them together really with a view to the fact that we're eating outside and barbecues, and sort of the lightness. So they're great summer drinking wines, but they're all very individual and unique. So if we go through the whites, in the pack you'll have 6 different wines. You've got the Prosecco. Now, this isn't any old Prosecco, it's handcraft Prosecco, hand-tied, very artisan, delicious, fresh, fruity, really easy to drink. This will be in your pack, and it knocks the socks off most of the Prosecco that's out there. The next one, we've got a lovely Pinot Grigio, and this one actually is a Pinot Grigio with flavour. A lot of Pinot Grigio out there is so light you can't actually taste it. This is different, and it's light enough to enjoy without food, but really good with food as well. The next wine in the pack is a Suave. Now, this wine sort of kind of went out of fashion a bit, Suave, but it's come into its own. by using sort of older vines, lowering the yield, so getting much more fruit on the grapes. And this Suave really will open your eyes to how good Suave can be now. It's the Garganega grape, absolutely delicious wine, perfect summer drinking. I've then got from the same producer as Prosecco this wonderful red sparkling wine. This has been a real hit, this wine. Chill it right down, it's got enough body to go with food, steaks, sausages on the barbecue, but so refreshing and fruity. It's a wonderful wine. So if you haven't had red sparkling wine, I really recommend you have this. You'll love it. And then I've got this wonderful wine from just outside Valpolicella. It's the Corvina grape. It's fresh, fruity, you know, lovely cherry flavours on the nose and a wonderfully refreshing on the palate. So I would chill this down for sort of 30-40 minutes before drinking. Absolutely delicious. And I thought I'd put something classical in as well. I've got the Chianti Classico here, absolutely beautiful wine. Sangiovese, you'll really enjoy this with more sort of serious food, steaks, that sort of thing, but a wonderful wine. So in this pack, really recommend you give this a go. And with the Discovery Club, to find out more, obviously, click on the links below this video, but basically you can have anything from sort of 2 bottles of interesting wines a month, and really worthwhile joining if you're interested in discovering new and interesting craft wines. Thanks very much. So I hope that's whetted your appetite to discover the Trailblazing Wine September Discovery Pack. Some fantastic wines in there, and as I say, it's really easy to join. If you're not already a member, you get your first pack for half price. There are links below this video to go through and subscribe, and click on the link, and then you can sign up to the mailing list and then join the Trailblazing Wine Discovery Club. As I say, you can receive the packs 6-bottle pack, mixed pack, every month or every 2 months or every 3 months. So it's a really easy way to discover fantastic craft wines. Alternatively, if you just want to give the pack a run to start off with, then you can also buy it, but you wouldn't get it for half price. So definitely click on that if you're interested in joining the Trailblazing Wine Discovery Club. The feedback's been absolutely superb. And if you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also share this, and any questions you have as well, you'd like to talk about the wines. I'm really interested in your feedback. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks very much.